it's Jessica with Fantabulosity, and I'm giving you a little bit of real life of my role as a stay-at-home mom, or like I say in the post, work-at-home mom, or whatever you want to call it. I really don't know what I am. But I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit of what goes on, and maybe you can relate, totally. So right now we have a light show going on because my toddler thinks it's funny. Pull the ladder up. Oh, you can't see him. And play with the light switch. And then my other toddler, not toddler, he's 4, he's a big boy. Can you see him sitting over there? Kind of the lighting. Oh. You see him? There he is. You can't hardly see him. He's a silhouette, but he's refusing to eat his breakfast this morning because I made one little change. I'll tell you about that in a minute when he's not listening. But anyway, so I am making my coffee this morning because that is usually the first thing on my to-do list. And the reason it's not this morning is because I was just so out of whack. And the trash man was coming, so I had to hurry and get that outside because if I miss that, that's like a total nightmare. But anyway, so what is the point of this? Well, I'm also going to read to you the ways I stay at home or stay active as a stay-at-home mom. You know, as we all know as moms, it can be very difficult to stay active because that couch is looking so comfy. I'm not gonna lie, the bed looks pretty darn comfy whenever the kids are sleeping. Sorry, I gotta add water to my Keurig. I swear these things run out of water like by themselves. I'm always refilling this. And my husband says he's always refilling it. So I don't know who the mystery ghost person is, but okay. So anyway, so one of the ways I stay active as a stay-at-home mom. Now listen, I'm going to tell you, like I said in the post, I'm going to practice what I preach here because I'm not perfect at this either, but they are tips and tricks of the ways that I tend to stay active as a stay-at-home mom. So the first thing is I start the day before. And no, I'm not one of those that you read.
Hey, Mom.
I'm not one of those that you read about. What, sweetie?
Why did you turn the computer on?
Oh, because I needed it for a second. I'm not one of those that's going to sit here and lie and say, start the day before, lay your clothes out, get up early. I mean, that's great. If you can do that, more power to you. But you know what? I'm sleeping until my kids wake me up because that's the only time I can sleep. What?
These, Mom.
Yeah. So what I am meaning by starting the day before, I start when the next day is pretty open and I don't have anything on the schedule. I tell my oldest, who's 4, I tell him what we're going to do the next day. Like, hey, we're going to go to the park tomorrow. Get excited. We're going to go to the petting zoo. We're going to play in the yard with water balloons and bubbles all day long. I tell him that because he's like a sponge. And he just heard that and I think he got excited. He's like a sponge and he holds on to every little detail. And it's like he thinks about it all night long. And when we wake up the next morning, he's saying, Mom, let's go to the park. Mom, let's do this. Hey, what's that? Mom, let's do this. So he holds me to it. So I don't want to disappoint him and go back on my word. So that's my way of tricking myself into staying active. And hopefully I can actually get some things done today and he didn't just hear that. But okay, so the next thing on my tips and tricks list is my go-to pick-me-up. That for me is coffee, obviously. No, that's too bad. It's coffee. I have to have my coffee. I trick myself into thinking, it may be mental, but I trick myself into thinking that I get tons more energy when I've had my coffee. I'm sure it's not. I mean, it's caffeine. Caffeine's supposed to wake you up. But I'm telling you, when I've had 2 cups of coffee, game over. It's like I am super mom. And then the next thing is grab your shoes. This one cracks me up, and it is so true. I'm not going to lie. I don't have them on right now just because, frankly, I haven't had time. But put on your tennis shoes, not your flip-flops, not your kids or whatever, your tennis shoes. Why? Well, because when I have my tennis shoes on, it's like I don't want to sit down. And I think it's because I feel guilty for sitting down. My son just turned the TV on. I feel guilty for sitting down. It's not comfortable with them on to sit down. And then when I have them on, I just feel like something's going to go to waste if I don't do something active with them on. I know it's crazy, but you should at least try it because it works for me every time. So just put a pair of tennis shoes on and tell yourself not to let you take them off because it's not going to work if you're like, oh, okay, I'm ready to take them off. Okay, negotiate the shower. This is my next one. I hate shower. I despise it. I think it's because it takes so long to get ready. Because we're not like guys. Guys can jump in the shower, wash off, and then they're done. Well, I have to dry my hair. I have to put my makeup on. It's like I have to shave. It's like this whole long process. Ugh. I have so many other things I'd rather be doing, especially days I'm staying home. But if you do the little trick I do, sometimes I negotiate my shower. So I'll say, well, I just washed my hair yesterday. So if I just shower and I don't wash my hair, that'll cut off 20 minutes. So that works. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, so I get a shower. Put a little dry shampoo in. Voila, we're good. Shaving. Well, I'll take a shower today, but I'm not shaving. Sorry, I'm just not doing it. I'm not shaving. Well, that cut off some time too. So I negotiate and it makes me feel a little better about the dreaded shower task. I know it sounds silly, but hey, it works for me, so maybe it'll work for you. Okay, and turn it up. Turn the music up. That is one of the readers mentioned that on the Facebook post that I asked about. Turning the music on. I don't have that on now, but you can probably hear the TV. Hey, baby, can you bring me the remote, please? Because I want to turn that TV down. Turn the music. Does Sai have it? Okay, never mind. I don't want you to start a fight. Turning the music on to an upbeat station like on Pandora or whatever keeps me active, gets the boys dancing, gets me dancing, and it just helps. I did mention in there, don't turn on the laid-back beach music because that one just kind of relaxes me and I just want to veg out on the patio. Okay, and the next one is scheduling play dates. So a lot of times my kids really need to socialize a lot because we're stuck at home. Now school's getting ready to start and it won't be as isolated. Okay, but if you schedule a play date at a park or whatever, it's almost like it forces you to get out of the house because you feel bad about letting your friends down if you don't show up. So it forces you to get your shoes on. It forces you to get the kids ready and get out the door. And plan the play date for something active rather than just going over to your girlfriend's house and sitting on the back patio having a glass of sweet tea. Not that that's wrong. I do enjoy that. And do it. We as moms need that, right? But this post is about how to stay active, not how to get your girl time back. Plan it for the park, plan it for swimming, plan it for something to help you keep active. And the very last thing is plan a shindig at home. So y'all know I love throwing parties. And I've heard a lot of wives say this too. If they want to get stuff done around their house as far as finally fixing that corner that needs that trim replaced or whatever.
Hey, Mom, I'm doing a play outside. You're playing this ball.
Yes, I do. Now, see, there's a perfect example. Yes, as soon as I get done doing this, we'll go do that, okay? I told him last night before bed, I said he wanted to play ball with his bat and ball. And I said, tomorrow we will play out in the yard with that. We can't play that with it inside. So here he is saying, Mom, can we go outside now and play this bat and ball? Yes, honey, we will. Do I want to? But I promised him, and I'm not going to go back on my word. So anyway, so you've heard the stories of if you want that trim replaced or you need that thing fixed around the house you've been waiting on your husband to fix, plan a party, and then he'll want it to look good for your guests. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is plan a party at home or an event, a family gathering. It doesn't have to be huge. Just invite family over for dinner on Friday night. That's perfect. So all week long you're thinking, oh my gosh, family's coming over. I got to clean this house. I got to clean out the fridge to make room for all the food. I got to do. So you're being up, you're being active, you're cleaning, you're organizing. You want it to look good for your guests. And when you put that date in stone, it kind of holds you to it. So get up, be active. I'm going to go outside and play ball with my 4-year-old because I promised him last night. Taking my coffee. I haven't even taken a drink yet. I'm about to die. So anyway, also wanted to tell you that I rolled out of bed just like this. I'm not covering up anything. I didn't even do the quick wipe to like take off all the black underneath my eyes. I wanted to show you it's what real life is. This is how I do it. So anyway, comment below on this blog post with what you do to trick yourself into staying active at home. And I'd love to share it with everybody else because really it feels so good to help other moms that are in the same boat as you, right? Okay, so until next time, guys. See ya. Bye.